Welcome back. I am back at it again with another day of how many times can I beat Elden Ring before Ken beats it once. Currently, it's looking more like how many times can I beat the game before Ken even plays the video game another time. We're back, with Ken's doppelganger, exactly where we left off, and I think currently my plans for today are not quite as ambitious. Mostly just get to Altus, beat Renala, so that way we're able to enter the city. But I'm not entirely sure what my plans in terms of build are. But I'm thinking it could be interesting to use Roger's doodad.
I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn? Time can move a little conversation.
His what's it called?
You defeated
He's
Godric
gonna give it to
and
me, the
claimed
rapier.
yourself a great
Use
rune.
that, stun bosses,
Well
and then
done,
get the
friend.
Misericord, the
Something to
high
mark
crit
me
rate
again.
dagger, to use that to
As you
do a
might
lot of
again,
crit
no need to
damage.
be.
Now, that being said, I don't know if that's a realistic build to pull off against Renala, because she has incredible magic resistance, but we'll see what happens.
Let them great anchor until it would tragic across the
I
far
don't care about
the
any of this.
rays. Seek to become let
Now, how many videos in are we in Ken time? Because I think it'll take him at least 100 videos to beat the first two bosses, which might be a little overestimating it considering he's going to be able to cut more than I am, but it's just a guess. So I don't think I'm going to use either of these weapons, although the fist, the dragon fist from Godric is actually pretty good from what I understand. But I think all I really want to do for now is just go to Caelid and get the Sore Seal and then the other half of the medallion, so that way we can go straight to Altus. What do I need? I need a lot of dex to use this weapon, so we're going to level that up first, because I think the daggers scale off dex as well. Now, I'm not going to just upgrade random things like some of our favorite Australian people might, but it's an idea. Otherwise, I'm going to do mind more just because I plan on using the Ash of War quite a bit for this weapon. So, use most of our runes. I want to go... I have not used the stone sword key that I got, so there will be nothing getting in my way. As far as I'm aware. This might be a bad... I don't think that thing can get out of the door. If it does, I'm elbowed. The wet blade is also probably nice. Don't mind me. I don't want to be grafted. But think about how much easier this game would be if we could just graft and turn ourselves into a giant monster. No one's ever asked that question, as far as I'm aware.
Oi! You there? Could you...
No, I'm not gonna help you, Mr. Hiding in a bush guy. We have to go to Fort Height too, which is somewhere over there. But everything in due time. Now, unfortunately, because I have no real stakes, since this is not a live game, there's no lemons or other things involved of the like that I could use to punish myself, but maybe we can think of something. Not that I am really looking to do anything bad to myself, but you know, not everyone is on that creator mindset like Ken is. He's clip farming, he's driving up engagement, and really at the end of the day, can you blame him for saying all sorts of outlandish things like that? I mean, you could. It's probably not a good influence for children.
Is anybody there? Someone
Just-
who
I'll
might
put
be
kids on
interested
top of
in
that.
rescuing the great Kenneth Height. Servant to the
Kenneth
true
Height,
order
speak
and
of the devil, there he is. Completely ignoring him. I don't think there's any enemies. I know a lot of the little churches have someone or something that will jump out and attack you, but I don't think this one does. Hooray, the physic. This will also give me good things. Can't jump over that. Alright. Is it? Nope, it's back here. Now, from what I understand, fighting Renala is not difficult in terms of like her health. I think she staggers pretty easily. I think Fort is what's the fort supposed to be? I think it's up here. So using just the default wolf ashes, I think are actually supposed to be pretty good because there's a lot of them attacking her. But we'll see how it goes. I don't remember if poison damage will work, considering the glint blade is all magic and she resists magic almost completely. But we'll find out. Hopefully I can just run past the dragon. I know there's a way to cheese it, make it like just die in midair, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I'm just gonna walk away. See, if I was Ken, I would be attacking the dragon because he just attacks everything that moves. But that's not always smart. Not that anyone's accused Ken of being smart before. I think that's the fault. I did not realize there was this dragon. Not good for me. So maybe we can just walk around. Everything I thought was going to be an issue is not. For that I am quite happy. I don't remember where everything is in this place, but I'm pretty sure I just keep going up to get the medallion. Although the soar seal will probably be pretty important too. I think it's right here. It's truly that easy. I just have to remember which hole you go in. If only Ken would do this motion in real life. That would be something. I shouldn't have said that. So not that one, is it? It's just this one, then, okay. And then you just gotta run around. Okay. Now, if Ken does somehow see this, I definitely recommend that you equip the item that I'm equipping because it makes you take more damage, which is something that we definitely all know that the video series won't be long enough, so if you take more damage, that would be more ideal. I don't know if it's worth fighting the guys at Fort Height, because I know Bloody Slash is supposed to actually be pretty good against bosses, but see, my worry here is that Ken has all these great stories about being manipulated by older men, and I just don't have anything like that. So really, I don't know how I can compete in terms of content and engagement. But I could put myself in vulnerable positions if that would make the content better, so it really is just about what you're willing to do to make things entertaining. And obviously he's just willing to go so much further. Really have to respect him for that. I thought about Bloodhound's Fang because getting Blade makes it really easy to fight that guy, but I don't know. It's probably not worth it. So that's just another detour that I don't need to make. Didn't forget about the flasks. Nobody get scared. Yeah, we'll do that. Because, I mean, ideally I don't even want to get hit, so hopefully the health shouldn't matter too much. But I'm no speedrunner, I'm no expert at the game. So, I'll probably need it more than I think I do. Oh, I don't remember this guy. That was a close one. That's also not ideal. Look at this chud thinking that he can hit me when I'm coming at him. I also don't really remember how you're supposed to do the it might be faster but I need to learn the timing for the skill too. And make that my excuse for why I lost that fight against a single enemy. I do like this guy. He's kind of funny. He's kind of silly. I did think about buckle or parry, but I really don't know if I'm good enough for that. No. Actually, I take it back. I know I'm not good enough for that. I can guarantee that would go very poorly, and it would take a lot of any other build I could possibly do. Okay. I know there's a way to teleport into the castle a lot quicker. Not the castle, the academy. I don't know what it is, and I think it's on the other side of the lake. I'm just going to go the normal way and run past everybody, which is probably not going to end well, but I'm hoping if I keep saying that things are going to go poorly enough that just out of like reverse karma or something, they will go right. Computer is usually pretty good, but I can see through the trees. There's some like glitching out, which is not normal, I don't think. Right, I may as well stop and talk to her.
Hello? Hello, it's rather my mistress. I was accosted. Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
Maybe I will do that, I don't know. Maybe this could be a moral challenge as well, to see if I'm a better person than Ken. I mean, I'm already not just hitting every single person I come across, so I'm already, like, nicer in that regard, but it's unlikely Ken will help people. But to his credit, most of these quests that From Software design are pretty hard to figure out without any directions, so if you can really blame him for not knowing how to do stuff. I am pretty bad with directions on this one, so no, this is really not right. So it's probably this rock. That is not really what I wanted either. I don't know if coming in from an angle matters as to whether or not the dragon will wake up right away. It's possible, so I'm gonna give it a shot. Well, I complained about it enough and it just works out, so that tracks. Now I do have to fight the wolf and probably the guy that guards the gate. Could slow things down significantly. Bet you didn't do that. Now there is, of course, the giant fire guy, who I do not like. Hoping my gigantic brain allowed me to get around them. I know you used to be able to cheese the guard guy into falling down the hole right on the lift to get up to Renala, which I don't know if they've patched it, but if they haven't, I will certainly try that. Because it's really the only thing that I foresee working. Unless I had something with parry, which might be smart to try and grab, but... Oh, that's probably not good. Maybe not the best place to stop stop and drink that. Ain't no way. Oh, and I've got to remember where you get off on this too. It's probably right there. This is what happens when you don't play a game for a long time. So when did I lose FP? Because maybe the zombies steal FP from me. That would make sense. The wolf probably is also very magic resistant now that I think about it, which is not good. No, this is not the right door. You know, it's probably not a great idea to go into this with such little help. I don't think there's another side of here, so whatever. We'll give it a shot. Well, that went about as well as I expected, but I also was not doing anything except spamming my glint blade spell, so I also need to learn the moveset again, because I think it has, when you activate it, it does a thrust if you have another input. I don't think you can just walk around the dog. You know, this might take longer than I expected. This might take a lot longer than I expected it to. In fact, I might just cut right now to when I beat the dog. I mean, right now. Like, right now is when I'm going to cut. Like, this exact moment is right when I'm going to cut. Right now. And just like that, it's too easy. It's simply too easy. It did not take me very many tries at all, and I did not have to go get this armor specifically to help this fight. Now, since that was so easy, I'm just going to level up real quick and not be angry at all about how many times that took, because it did not take very many times. I'm lying, by the way. The fight against this guy right up here is not going to go well at all. I can be certain about that, because NPC fights are the worst. Always. And he might be able to reflect the glint blades back. I think I can just walk past him. He's over. No, there we go. Oh yeah, just that easy. You know, ideally I'd like more health. So I'm actually gonna go run all the way back. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually just gonna assume that I'm good enough that I'll do it on my first try. And I won't need to go back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The first phase obviously is not going to be too much trouble. Since I know what to do. Can I dance? Okay, well, the amount of health that I will have for this phase is not good, but ideally it won't matter. Okay. First phase, no one's ever died to Renala first phase. So, obviously that was just a fluke. Like your computer screen showed something that didn't actually happen. That's kind of what it was. Just to clarify. Also, I will be taking bets on how many attempts it takes for Ken to figure out that that's what you have to do to progress the first phase. And the worst part about this is I have to wait for the thing to come back down. Gotta pull lever. Iconic FromSoft design, pull lever. Wow, that really does look just like Ken. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm crazy. I'm going crazy. I love that I can mistime that every time. is a little unfortunate, but as long as I am smart enough to dodge the giant laser right at the beginning. Okay, well, you know, I was thinking Ronaldo was gonna be like easy kill, like not gonna be hard. Maybe I am just bad at the game. But we'll improve, right? Right? Maybe I'm just approaching it incorrectly. I'm thinking too strategically, when really I should just be running at her with a big stick. Speaking of that, I could equip the big stick again. That might actually make the fight easier. The worst thing about this fight is having to run all the way back. And of course, the iconic pull lever sequence. I'm pretty sure her big laser in phase 2 can't hit you if you're close enough to her. So I think maybe it's just supposed to be you run up and then you don't even have to dodge, but I don't know for sure. Does that every time? Maybe I was just thinking too much. That was tough. I don't want to fight this right. A lot of dogs that are not my dogs. Yeah, I don't like the summoning part. That kind of puts a wrench in my plans. The walking also puts a wrench in my plans. Now, I don't think Radon would necessarily be any easier, so I don't know what I would even do against him, so this is still the better option, unfortunately. Hopefully I don't just have to cut to me beating Renala, but that might happen, depending on how many more embarrassing attempts it takes. It has been too long. You can see the time of day has changed. That's how long I've been at it. Renala is too much for me right now. I think I need to just go to Altus and find something better. And then she's cooked. But until then, how many times can I beat Ken before? Wait. But until then, it's been great, but I'll see you next time, because I am tired.